done.
It's slime time!
Like I said before, I've lost some footage, and I lost everything except the GoPro stuff that I got while I went mountain biking, so that's basically the clip we got. However, I did pick up the GoPro Hero 5. This thing's pretty great compared to previous GoPros I've owned. I have to say this thing's pretty awesome. The LCD screen built into the back is really great. Menus are easy to use. That's been my biggest issue with GoPro in the past, as I have found. Other than the session, which I like because it's super fucking simple. This one seems to go more that route, right? More toward the session, that it's really easy to use. There are some camera adjustments I can make. Really stoked to have picked this up. It's gonna be a nice tool to have. I'm not quite sure exactly what I do with it, but I do know that there are some times that I want a GoPro instead of lugging around this big ass thing. Footage on it's awesome. I did shoot all of that mountain bike stuff in 4K for anyone who cares, which means the image stabilization isn't good. I should have left it on like a 2.7 and would have been way better. So, all right, back to your normal life, your normal day, and me hanging out and getting ready to squat. What's up? So, good afternoon. It is 6 o'clock. It has been a busy day. I had a long drive this morning and had work meetings, and meetings went awesome, but I haven't had a lot of time. I got home kind of waiting to get some stuff done in the backyard, and then had to meet with someone about some more stuff going on in the backyard with running power and irrigation and stuff like that. And now I can finally get to training, which I need to squat, which I really don't feel like fucking doing. We're gonna sort it out, right? We're gonna go get the work done and get to work. No big deal. It's just one of those days. Just was too busy, but I don't want to throw my week off track and miss it. And I really don't have another excuse other than it's 6 o'clock and I haven't done it yet. I really like being done by the time the wife gets home from work. So I don't know what like perfect timing is anymore, right? I don't know what like an ideal day or a perfect schedule or any of those things would be. I've operated like while multitasking and trying to get as much done as I can. I still love training, don't get me wrong, but I don't know anymore what like an ideal schedule would be, right? Of what time of the day I would train, what doing my program in a perfect order would be. I've been injured and I've been busy doing other things that take priority. And believe me, my training is one of my top priorities, but it's not the top priority. I still have a job and I still have other commitments. Even stuff with Hate Brand Goods. Hate Brand Goods is never going to take a back seat for the day for me for training. I also know that when I'm done training, I really don't want to do much of anything else. After that, I really do want to just eat and kind of shut it down for the night. And so I try to get a vlog done and those things. I think there's also going to be a big difference in what's perfect for you and then what's perfect for everyone else. Just the same as there's not going to be a perfect program for you, that's going to be a perfect program for everyone. There's going to be some variances, right? I don't care what the program is, you're going to have to make some little changes that work perfect for you. And I guess the long story that I'm trying to get out here is if you're going to be a person who's always going to wait for circumstances and everything to be perfect before you can pick a program, before you can train hard, before you can start your diet, before you can do any of these things, you're always going to be waiting. Life is always going to keep happening. It's always going to be getting in your way. But none of us are ever going to operate in this perfect ecosystem. It's always going to be turbulent waters we're going to have to navigate. I don't know if that's the right word, but there's always going to be life and a schedule and sleep and your priorities. All of these things are always going to affect your training, your relationships. That's why we have priorities. And that's why you've got to select the things that matter to you most. And right now for me, it's my wife, it's work, Hate Brand Goods, health, and training. Those are 5, and they're all very, very high on the list, but sleep's not on there. Hanging out with my friends and socializing isn't on there. So those things are going to sacrifice. And I'll try to, occasionally get out and still do stuff, but I have these other things I'd rather do with the free time I have, because no matter what you've got going on, whether life and kids and work, and you still got the same 24 hours that everyone else does, and what you choose to make of yours is what's going to be the difference. Yeah, and I don't care who you are, whether you're, look, chances are if you're some type of super billionaire that only has to work out and has a private chef, then you're not watching my channel, and you don't need my advice. You've got things fucking figured out, man. In fact, just call me and I'll come help you for an exorbitant amount of money. But all of us have shit to deal with, and that's what makes it even more impressive when you see guys hit big goals and hit those numbers, because everyone's dealing with something, and everyone is sacrificing different things. For me right now, strength is not as big a priority as my health, and so I'm trying to get as healthy as I can for whenever they allow me to have this surgery. And that's the priority that I'm working on. I'm still caring that I'm strong and I'm still gonna lift that way, but I've got some other goals right now. But the people I know being successful right now are not making excuses. They are hustling, they're working, and they're making the most of the time that they have. And that's the same time that you're given. The biggest thing I've come to learn, and the biggest thing that I've felt that's helped me, is I just can't feel like I'm wasting time. I don't lay in front of the TV. I don't watch much TV. I don't lay on the couch. I don't really take naps. I don't really have days off anymore, which is my own doing, which I'm very happy about. I'm currently loving working as hard as I am. I'm enjoying the busy schedule. I'm enjoying the effort. I'm enjoying the process. I don't know when it's gonna peak or when it's gonna finish, or, I don't know if Hate Brand's still a thing in 3 years or 2 years or 1 year. I have no fucking idea. I don't know if the tap of people wanting to be interested in what I'm doing stops tomorrow. But I do know that I want to keep creating right now. I do love the feedback and I love the interaction with you guys. And so I want to keep putting stuff out. There'd be a lot of days it would be so much easier just to say fuck it and not try to put stuff out and not film. But I really do try. I know I don't have a daily vlog, and those guys are amazing. But some days, nothing interesting happened. So that's reality. So if you didn't see me, nothing cool happened. And then there are things, and at some point, I still need to eat and do these other things that do occupy time that I can't just make out of nothing, right? One of the reasons I still love strength training for me is still a huge release and a huge way for me to refocus and clear my head. I can sit and just get caught up in thoughts while I'm lifting. I don't have to think about this anymore. This is easy. This is just effort and hard work, and I know the formula and how to do that. It's just consistent hard work done for a really long time. That's it. But focused thoughts are a whole nother ball game, and that's really where I want to get better. I'd like to be more organized, and I'd like to convey what's here better to you guys. long story short, don't ever feel sorry for yourself. You've been given a great opportunity. You're alive. Hopefully you're healthy. If you're not, you can do something about that. We live in an amazing time with access to all the information basically forever on your phone. And you can do what you want to with it. You can hustle, you can create, or you can do nothing. And that's the beauty of it. That's what you get to do. That's what you get to choose. I know right now I just want to keep following as much work as I can and as much drive and those things. I want to be able to, it's not just this influx of cash. I don't need fancy things. It's life experience, right? And that's where I want to spend my money. I want to spend my money on my backyard and pool so I can hang out with my friends and family here. I want to take trips and see people. I want to see the world. I want to experience cultures and things and see the amazing stuff that's out there and what other people have created. That's what I'm inspired by. And I just want to do as much of that as I can. So that's probably enough of another crazy rant, but work on maximizing your time. Work on maximizing you. Work on being the best version of you that you can be, right? There's always left or right steps we could make at any crossroads, and work on trying to make the most progressive steps you can. Work on trying to be, at the end of it all, the best version of you, right? I mean, there could be versions of you that ended up down really dark paths, and try to keep making good decisions and healthy decisions and ones that better the people around you, inspire your friends and family, and enjoy the people that you love. Once you do commit and once you set those priorities and once you're locked in, one of the things that's going to happen, you'll have two types of people that end up being around. You'll have your friends that just want you to be successful and happy, and they will support you no matter what, even though they see you less, even though that they don't understand. They're on board, and those people are your tribe. The other type of people are the same type of people who think, well, working out too much is unhealthy, or you're working too much, or you're not doing this, or you need to relax, you need a vacation. Fuck them. You hear me? Fuck those people. Those people will be average and be basic for fucking ever. You don't need those people around. Do you and go after your goals. That's it. People can either be on board or fuck them. That's it for tonight. Whew, worked up to a set of 6. Pretty dicey. Just gonna squat and kill it tonight, that's it. I'm gonna go to the commercial gym tomorrow and hammer out some accessories, as well as some cardio. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Hope you guys have a good night. Hope training's going well. Hope you guys are enjoying the vlogs. Trying to do some things a little differently. Let me know what you think, guys, down below. And as always, spread hate, always party. And more fall stuff's gonna be coming soon. We got sweatpants and joggers. We got shorts, more hats and shirts. We got hoodies, all types of shit, right? So check it out. Thank you guys as always. And share, like, subscribe. Do those things. Later.